I just
Are we
threw
rolling?
it on. Yeah, I just threw it on. Yeah.
Oh, Boston Manor round 2.
I hope that's
Ding,
okay.
ding, ding,
That is
ding,
absolutely
ding.
fine.
Oh yeah, let's talk about Choir Vandals. We toured with them in 2015
Okay, sick.
in January, and they're like our best friends. We've not seen them for a while though.
Yeah.
We saw them last time we were in St. Louis, and they took us to this giant like adult play park thing.
Oh,
you know
City
it?
Museum.
City Museum.
City Museum.
Oh my god,
It's the fucking
the
best.
funnest thing I've ever done as a 24-year-old.
That's awesome.
It's so rare,
I
dude.
felt like I was 10.
Yeah,
It's
I've never
one
seen
of a
anything
kind
like
in
it.
the world, I think, or something.
Well, where
they get
else are you
sued
gonna
all
see
the
a
time.
giant school bus on top of like a 12-story building?
Yeah,
or whatever,
yeah.
You know?
They
Yeah,
got
and
a
then there's an
Ferris wheel.
airplane.
Yeah.
and like you can
It's-
like climb into and just.
This one dude, his name was Bob Castle. He passed away a few years ago, but it was like his vision, and man, it's a wild, wild place. I was saying they get like sued like all the time. Kids are breaking their fingers, their
not
hands. They're
surprised.
like, yeah, whatever. Like it.
You have to sign a disclaimer when
This
you
is
go in.
not Chuck E. Cheese, you know.
Yeah.
It's like
I
it is
think,
the
like,
City Museum.
People probably try their luck as well, though. They're just like, see if I can get a bit of money from like suing these guys. I mean, like, I think it's like 3 or 4 hours that you can spend in there
Yeah.
each time you pay. Like
Yeah.
3 to 4 hours.
Yeah.
I spent 1 full hour trying to navigate the stairs.
Oh
Because I got lost at some point.
Oh
and
yeah,
like,
it's easy to get lost
I
in that
spent
place.
an hour in the catacombs.
Oh yeah, I
Getting
got
so
lost in there
lost,
before
yeah.
too. Yeah,
It's cool that like
crazy.
musicians know about it really well too. Like I'm a big fan of
dude, it's the
my
best
Morning
place.
Jacket and Jim James. He goes there every time and like with his family, and I'm like a nerd. I'll be like, wait, I'll be like, what's up? I'll be like, sign my poster.
That is
Thank you,
very sick.
thank you. Yeah, tattoos. You guys stay tattooed. Everybody stays. How do you guys get it? All these tattoos.
Huh?
How do people get tattoos all the time?
Where do you guys go to get
Are we
them?
talking about tattoos? Or are you talking about my morning jacket?
My morning
I'm
jacket.
just saying I like the fish, man.
Oh,
That
thank
was
you,
great.
thank you. This is
My morning jacket?
This is a bluegill. You know them?
How did that come into the conversation?
They go to
Could I-
City. Just so Jim James, the singer, he goes
Oh,
to City Museum
Oh, sick.
every time he's in town.
Cool, because I only know of that band because they were on American Dad. Have you ever seen that episode?
Oh yeah,
Oh
I've
my
never
God, where
seen the
Stan becomes
episode.
obsessed with them.
He's a character in it.
Yeah, that's so sick. And he becomes obsessed with him, and he's buying like all of his crazy bootlegs of like
dude.
him in the shower and stuff like that. Someone's like recorded.
I forgot about that.
What's his name?
Jim James.
Jim
Jim
James in the
James.
shower. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Jim
forgot about
James.
Jim James.
What a
from
great name.
Louisville, Kentucky.
What a great name.
I think they're only big like in America, and they're huge in America, but they're like
I thought it was a fictional band, and then I like went online and I was like, oh shit, it's a real band.
they're
Sick.
rockers.
Yeah. No
idea.
Yeah,
Kentucky,
they rock
like,
out.
Big band, but yeah, they love the City Museum. You guys had fun at the museum, and we're taking it. Look, I'm like rewinding this in my head. The conversation.
Yes, we need to
goes
go
back to Choir Vandals. It
Yes.
goes back to Boston Manor when they were here the first time.
Yes.
and
This
now
is the
we're
start
singing
of the interview now.
Now we're back.
There
Welcome
you
back
go.
to the beginning, everybody that was listening the whole time. Now we're in Tennessee, though. We're in Nashville. It's cool. We're in this
A
big
place
room.
we've never been before.
Really? Never been here?
Never
before?
been.
Awesome.
Nashville's a big town. You'll be coming here a lot.
Yeah, sweet.
I hope so. Like, I think it's like a couple of people we know's birthdays, so we're gonna like go for some drinks out on the strip tonight. I don't know how far it is, but
Not far. I think
not far.
Yeah, down. It's the downtown, and we drove in from like
Sweet.
it looked like 10 minutes away.
Well, that is good.
Yeah,
Drinks
you're
tonight.
You're gonna get
Yeah, some
honky
bars.
tonked.
Honky tonks.
Honky tanked.
Honky
Tank, that's what
tanked.
Chase calls it.
Apparently, there's like loads of really cool music shops as well because like
Oh, totally.
people kind of you get like a Nashville guitar and it's kind of just made up from parts of other guitars.
Yeah.
And it's nothing like any other guitar you'll see.
This is like a musician's mecca.
Yeah.
Like people apparently when they're done with their career in music come and just dump and sell all their gear here so you can pick it up pretty cheap. Find
Yeah.
some really rare like relic guitars and amps, stuff
Yeah,
like
there's
that.
like a Sam Ash or something nearby as well. I've never been to a Sam Ash and heard really good things about them.
Sam you.
Huh?
Sam you.
Sam me.
Yeah.
Because my name's Ash.
Terrible
right,
joke.
all right,
Sorry
all right.
about that. Sorry.
We don't want to talk about
okay,
that.
Jesus.
Are you staying? Will you guys stay? So there's a day off tomorrow. Will you stay in Nashville tomorrow then, or do you go to?
Atlanta?
Yeah, but Atlanta's in 2 days.
Oh, I don't know
Yeah,
actually.
so we're staying
Got canceled.
literally in the car park of where literally I don't think we're moving the wagon tonight. And then tomorrow it's like a 4-hour drive, maybe
Nice.
5 hours.
Yeah,
so we're just
that's not
gonna kick it.
Chill
and-
it. Yeah. Take
You
your
guys
time.
have a bandwagon?
Yeah.
You had a band to go last time, right?
Huh?
You had a band to go. We didn't know about band to goes. You guys told us all about that. You
we had green vans.
Oh, green vans.
yeah, green vans.
That's
Yeah.
what you guys were talking
Band to
about. Yeah, there's another new thing called band to go, and
That
it's
sounds
like
cool.
you can pick them up.
You can get like an
Sprinter
Xbox
vans
in
and
them and
stuff.
stuff like that.
That sounds good.
They
Sounds
have
cool.
Xboxes and stuff in them, and everything.
Cool.
But no, yeah, we were in a green van and at the time it was all gravy. And then on the second to last day, we actually got robbed in San Francisco.
Oh.
Yeah, got the window smashed in.
Literally, the whole, because those windows are huge as well
Yeah.
on the back.
Yeah.
Someone just came up, smashed it, and pulled out like 3 cases. One of them was mine.
Oh.
One was Henry's, one was Dan's. But like, at that point, we'd been on the tour for like 5 weeks or something.
Yeah.
So they just got stinky clothes, man. Really
Jokes
stinky clothes.
on you.
So
Yeah.
disappointed.
Fuck you, dude.
Didn't want those clothes anyway, you know.
Yeah.
That's what bands need to be doing. Yeah, just putting all your old clothes in your guitar cases and then like just hiding the guitars in places. It's like, yeah, sorry.
So like this tour, I just like went online and bought loads of just Gildan t-shirts.
Disposable.
Yeah, they cost me
Yeah.
like this t-shirt I'm wearing right now is just like a brown Gildan t-shirt. It cost me £1.50,
Wow.
which is like $2.
Yeah,
maybe.
don't bring anything you like on tour.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Pretty much.
Which is it's just annoying because
Yeah, bottom line.
I like
Yeah.
buying
Yeah, I
clothes
hear
and
ya.
I like
Yeah.
wearing nice clothes and spending a
Yeah.
bit more money on things like that, and for it to kind of just go out the window and not be able to wear them.
That's definitely got to be like one of the least like cool things about being in a band. You hear about bands getting robbed all the time, and that
Yeah.
has to be like one of the biggest like shitty things about it.
It's one of those things where you're in a band and you're like, at some point in the future, we are going to get robbed. And it's just an inevitable fact,
Right.
you know, and you're just like, this is going to happen to us at some point. And we're actually really lucky because like, I know it really sucked for like the guys, but like none of our gear got stolen,
Yeah.
none of our passports were stolen, you know, still plenty of time for that to happen. You
Because
know?
we haven't been robbed up until that point, this was like a good way to get robbed. Like
break
literally,
us in gently.
yeah,
kind of.
because within about 10 seconds, I like realized and was like, fuck. And then within about 10 seconds, I was like, yeah, this is fine.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
I mean, the only thing that was kind of bumming was like, I was wearing those clothes that I was wearing right just at that point for like 5 days prior. So I was like ready to change my clothes into something else. And then all my shit got nicked. And then I had to wear them for another 4 days. The same boxes. No, in fact, Mike gave me some of his boxes to wear because mine were like, I think I threw them in the bin.
They were clean, by the way, just FYI.
This is the real life, though.
Yeah.
This is life, man.
Yeah.
This is life.
People are like, oh yeah, being in a band must be so cool, and the lifestyle must be amazing. And really, you're just wearing boxers 5 days in a row.
Yeah.
Socks 5 days in a row, and you know, you stink.
skipping showers.
That's all there is to it, man. Yeah,
So glamorous.
Dude, Boston Manor, I've been seeing just your name and especially related to this tour. It seems like kids are getting super into these sets.
Oh, yeah.
oh fuck yeah, man.
Yeah, it's been going
They've been
awesome.
listening to the record. They were ready for you.
Yeah,
you come to the
definitely.
town. They know they know the words to the songs.
It's nice to see. I mean,
That's amazing.
honestly, like we have no expectations of any crowds or whatever on Warped Tour. Like we kind of know how it is, and you know, there's days where you'll clash with like bands who are in your scene, and everyone will be like, oh, well, I'm just gonna go and see them guys instead, or that kind of thing. And it's nice to still have like a consistent crowd.
Yeah.
Because like most days now we've had like, you know, like 100 kids or whatever, just knowing all the words and you know, pitting and you
So
know,
cool.
all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's really nice to see, especially being so far away from home. So
Yeah, I think that the Moose Blood tour we definitely like solidified some sort of fan base because a lot of those kids have come back to see us again.
Okay, cool.
And then actually we've been like working really hard as well. We've been trying to like walk the line every morning with a sign and stuff. Yeah, we saw you guys.
You have to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. And a lot of those people will actually just come and just turn up, which is weird, you know. I was just like, oh, this isn't going to work. But then like
people just listen, don't they? They're
yeah,
just
like, oh,
okay.
Yeah, we saw your sign. We came down and
You
we
said
really
we'd be
liked
here
it.
at this time. It is that time. So
Literally, like it's almost like robots.
Yeah.
Like, because we walked the line the other day, and I could see people murmuring to their friends, just being like, "Oh, they're playing at 6:30. I'm going to come and watch them guys." And then lo and
That's
behold, they're
dope.
just in front of us.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And it's just so strange how it works, though.
Oh, yeah, I
It was
remember, 'cause we referenced you
"Boy,
guys."
Come to this show, and they're like, "Okay."
we were talking about you guys because you talked about how I think the first time we talked about how like in the UK it's so difficult to like get kids to not only come to shows but to
Yeah.
like even travel at all, and you had to like go to UK like 16 dates or something like that in your
yeah.
own country.
It's
Different
different
versus here. Yeah, they're ready. There are kids in line that don't know a single band that are just want to discover new
Yeah,
stuff.
very receptive. They genuinely care. You know, people will travel for miles here as well, whereas people won't even like walk down the road to their local show. You know, in the UK.
Crazy, man.
And it's the same with like even like walking around selling CDs and stuff. Like people genuinely are like, oh yeah, you know, I'll pick one of these up. It's just $5. But like in the UK, it's like, If I want some merch, I'll come to your fucking merch store.
Yeah,
you know?
that's
Leave me alone.
Another guy told us that the guys from Milestones, they were saying the same thing, that it was like the people are just like, why would I buy your CD? I don't know your music. I don't know who you are. Like, it's like a weird thing, you know.
Vegas was so unforgiving with that kind of thing, because like we were just like walking through the casino with CDs and just being like, "Oh, you come here. Do you want to buy this CD? It's only $5," which is like super cheap anyway. And the kids were just straight up like, "No, why the hell would I want to buy your CD?" And it's like, Jesus, I was like trying to be nice about it.
I know.
What is the scene out there in Vegas? I want to go to Warped Tour there bad. It's in a hotel and there's a pool.
So
one of the stages. So it's all in the Hard Rock.
Inside
the Hard Rock, yeah.
And then there's half outside. There's like it's half indoors, half out. We were lucky enough to be indoors, so we didn't have to suffer with the heat.
There's this mad AC on in our room. It's so cold.
I'd have loved to be that band that was playing in front of a fucking swimming pool.
Yeah,
like in front of a swimming pool full of people moshing and stuff like that.
I want to be in the
sick.
pool.
You have to convince people to come into the pool, because like surely being the first band on the bill, kids are kind of like, I don't really want to go in that pool and get all wet already. Or like it being the last band on the bill on that stage, you'd have to convince people like, please come in the pool, please come and party with us. But like,
it's in a hotel.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Hard Rock Hotel. So you're walking through. When you're loading in the gear, you're literally loading through where all the slot machines are. You're walking through people gambling and betting, and it was honestly one of the most fucking surreal things that we've had to do. Like
That's
loading
amazing.
in through a casino, we're just like,
That's
what is
amazing.
going on? That's awesome.
Yeah, this is gonna. I mean, this isn't your first time in the U.S., but this will be a big tour in terms of seeing some just cultural stuff like that. Like, was this your first time in Vegas?
Vegas was the first. Yeah. I had
Nashville.
Nashville.
Oh my God, I had the best food in Vegas. I had a sushi burrito. I've never heard of one before. They're just not a thing in the UK. And it's just like a huge sushi roll, the size of a burrito.
Yes.
With just whatever you want in it, basically.
I don't know if I could eat that much sushi. I love sushi so much, but in the form of a burrito, and it's all the same.
It is.
Like,
It was good.
They did a lot of rice. I think it originated in San Francisco, but it's starting to come. Yeah, Vegas has amazing food. I was out there about a month ago just to eat. They have really good food.
Yeah.
People go out there and just spend money, and just indulge, get fat, gamble.
I don't think either of
drink.
us lost any money as well, though.
No, we were a really lucky day actually. We all went. Maybe Jord went down eventually.
Yeah, I think
but
we were
like
up.
so like Jord, he kind of spent he spent $80 and then won $80, so he kind of came out even.
Sure.
Yeah. No. I didn't.
What?
I heard a squeak. It's like a. I could have sworn that was a fart.
No, it's all good, dude.
I feel so awkward now.
No,
That's the
dude.
fifth guest.
This has just been cool. It's been cool to get to know you guys and watch you guys kind of take off and see you guys.
Thanks,
your
man.
success
Yeah.
and stuff. It's been dope.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah, it has been nonstop
Good
for
talking to
Boston
you
Manor.
guys.
The Warped Tour, you'll get back. I mean, that your album, people are still getting into that album, right?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's still fresh in people's
That's what I'm
minds,
saying,
which is cool. And I've like seen people who, they picked it up in September and they haven't stopped listening to it since. And like sometimes for me, in fact, a lot of times for me, I'll listen to an album for like a month or two and then I'll just put it down and then pick it up maybe in like a year or so. But people seem to be consistently kind of into it, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, can't believe it.
Also like a bunch of albums that came out like when we kind of just realized there was this new scene going on, like back in 2011. I think it took like a while for even those albums to actually like hit people, like Basement, Balanced Composure,
Sure.
and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I
I know
saw
exactly what
people
you mean.
still getting into them like a year or two after they'd even dropped those albums. So like hopefully ours will
State
kind of do the
Champs
same.
as well.
State, yes.
Oh,
Story
yeah.
So
That was
Far,
that was
State
a late
Champs.
bloomer for people.
Yeah.
That album was out a year and a half, and then people were like, "Wait, this is really good." And then later they were like, "Yeah, okay, well, this is. I guess this is."
So
huge.
we're kind of, it's good. It's snowballing. We're kind of like picking up new fans all the time, which is really nice. And yeah, we're kind of ready to write the next album now as well. So we're working on that.
For sure. Yeah, I like that. What you said about I listen to albums, and your album is one that like I like the first few songs on it, and then I can't get past those first few. Maybe I'm not in the car long enough or something.
Yeah.
But then I'll go back and I'll be like, oh wow, the second half of this is like really freaking good too.
Yeah.
So it's like I like that a lot. It's like I find myself doing that with albums a lot too. So
Yeah.
I did that
That's
with
the
the
thing.
devil. Yeah, I did that with the devil and God. Like,
Yeah.
for some reason, like I really love the first few like songs on that. I love the whole record, but I really love the first few tracks.
Yeah, me
But then
too.
like it was really weird. Like years later, I became obsessed with like the second half of the album,
Wow.
and I was like, oh, this, and it kind of like
yeah, it does.
rejuvenated my love for the album as well. I was like, oh man, these other songs are like fucking amazing as well.
They
Even
are.
though the whole thing's really good, you know. But
Yeah.
love picking up an album again and finding a different kind of sound in it, you know. It's awesome.
I love picking up them albums that, like you said, you've only heard the first few songs and then you put it on shuffle and like a song comes on that you're like, wait, I didn't know this was on this album because this is a really sick song. And then it kind of like revitalizes your love for that album as well,
yeah,
which is cool.
Yeah, totally. Awesome.
Yeah, you guys got some bangers on the record. I remember the first one I liked was that song Leica.
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
Yeah.
And that one kind of stood out to me, but then I started listening to the album, and Lead Feet. That's my
Oh,
shit.
dude,
Oh,
yeah.
sick.
I fuck with that album. That's a good record.
Playing both of those today,
And
mate.
it grows. It's a grower for real. It doesn't jump out at you at first.
Yeah.
That
Oh.
Leica does. That stands
Yeah.
out to me like
Yeah.
a crazy song on its own. But then the rest of the album, really, I started getting into it, and yeah, I listen to that shit.
That's what I
Quite
like
consistently.
about some of my favorite records are like not albums that I've listened to and straight away gone, wow, this is amazing.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes those albums are like really short lived, but when the album grows and it grows on you, you're just like it becomes a little bit more important. It takes a little bit longer to get
Yeah.
into it, and you've got to invest a bit more time. I prefer that.
I think
that's
I'm about
cool.
to. You're wearing that turnover shirt, and I think that we're all about to experience that same very thing with the new turnover.
new turnover.
That new song, although I will say that new song, one time I didn't like it, and then the second time I was like, oh yeah, this is
Oh,
fucking
yeah,
amazing.
great, yeah.
Like,
This is a
what am I
great
even
song.
talking
So
about?
good.
And like,
I've not heard the new song yet.
oh, dude,
Sick. It came out a few days ago.
yeah.
Yeah.
But no, it's great. 'cause
Supernatural is what it's called.
Yeah.
You've got to tune because sometimes you're expecting to hear something else, and then you've just got to get over the fact that it's not like that, and
Yeah.
that you're going to listen to something new. You've got to tune your ear to it, and then become familiar with it.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Hell yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm looking forward. Honestly, like of all the sets that we're gonna see, Boston Manor's up on my set. Is
Absolutely.
up my list, especially after the photo I've been seeing. People are into this. They're into your sets. I'm excited to see kids go wild for you guys.
Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah.
Thanks.
By the way, is this a furry?
Kind of. So we don't have a merch booth.
No.
We don't have a merch booth, and we have a limited budget. So we got on eBay, and they make these like bootleg-looking costumes in China for cheap, and people fuck with it. They come up to it, you know. They like want to take their picture, and it's
Yeah.
a wolf.
Do you know about the furry culture?
Know about the furry?
Yeah.
I guess it could
people
lend
have been
itself
asking
to the
us
culture.
that.
I would say it's not rooted in that, but
We don't discriminate.
hey, if you're listening and you like furries and you like Boston Manor,
Yeah.
then you're a fan. You're a friend.
Like, it's a
yeah.
very new culture for us, but
I only found out about it like a few months ago.
in Chicago,
It's
right?
sick. Yeah.
The guy, yeah. So we stayed at some photographer's house, and
Jamie.
yeah, and we were just like hanging out, and all of a sudden he was like, "Yo, do you want to go see this fairy?" And we were like, "What?" And then he like, went into his bedroom, came out in this full custom fairy costume.
Expensive as well.
Expensive.
Like, how much was it? Like $5,000 or something.
Wow.
$5,000 I think, to have
Yeah.
like a one of a kind
And that was
fairy.
him.
Yeah, there's nothing else like it, and that is his fairy.
And what happened then when he had the costume on? You guys were you guys like, that's cool, or
Yeah, no, I was just like,
I was blown away.
that's the sickest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, we all tried on the hat and like started dancing around.
Because it's
stuff.
like crafted to his body, so like it's kind of like, you know, it's molded to. That's just insane.
and it's a convention thing, right? They go with other ones and like
yeah, they all meet
do
up
cool
and they all
stuff.
just party and I guess just walk
Is it a
around.
sexual thing?
Yeah.
Is it a sexual
I
thing?
think so,
I
yeah.
don't know
Kind
if
of
it
a
was a
sexual
sexual
thing.
thing.
I think
It may not
so,
have
yeah.
to be, but it might be.
yeah, it is.
Doesn't
kind
have
of,
to be, though.
It is kind of, yeah. Which is fucking cool, you know.
Different strokes
I'm
for
sure,
different folks.
yeah,
man.
yeah,
Absolutely. I'm
yeah.
down with it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That life
If
diversity.
people want to do that, then sure thing, man.
It makes me love the world that
They
we
have
live in a
every
little bit
right
more.
to,
You know,
right?
knowing that it exists, I
It's
love
get-
that.
That's someone's
I feel like
peacefulness.
It's
Yeah.
getting more nichey as well. Like that kind of thing, I've never heard of that. But there's like a huge culture in it, and like if you don't know about it, then you'll never know how many people do it and how much
Yeah.
how much it thrives
Yeah.
and stuff like that. It's
I like
cool.
the way
It's
that
a
it was
reality
presented
you're
to
not
you.
a part of.
Yeah.
Yeah. it's-
Yeah.
I guess it's almost like this kind of stuff, like being a band
Sure.
and thing. Like you very much live in your own bubble, and then you go home and you've got friends who are all the same age as you, and they're just doing like office block jobs, and they're just like, you know, like they want to know everything about this life because it's
It's different. Yeah.
It's something that not everyone does, and like I love it. Really
But aren't
do.
you like at the same time also interested in what they talk about, like at the when they're like the water cooler, like that's interesting to me.
Yeah, I want to know.
You know what I mean?
I feel like all the conversations are just weather and
Trump.
Have you filed this?
What's going on?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, what's going on over there?
Well, I don't mean to be a distraction.
No,
I'm just-
no,
what
I
is
have
going
no
on over
idea.
there?
People are giving blood, or no, that's yellow. That's
It's
not
yellow.
blood.
That's
I have no
urine.
idea.
That's so weird.
A urine drip.
People might be falling out, but it's not even that hot. Have you guys seen this on the tour yet? The IV station?
No.
What is going on?
Maybe we'll get them on the podcast.
Yeah.
I can't work out what's happening.
I don't know. It looks like they're putting either pee into that guy or
And
or
the
clear
listeners will also have no idea what's happening.
Yeah.
We'll snap a pic or
That's
something.
okay.
We'll trying to convey the message.
Thanks again for
Boston
meeting
Manor.
us with us, guys. This
It's
was
a pleasure
cool.
again.
Thank you
When
very
can we
much,
see you
dudes.
again? The Warp Tour. You're on the whole Warp Tour.
Yep.
You're talking about a new record. You think you'll come back to the States again this year or next year?
This year.
We're planning
Okay,
to come
hell
back this year.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Touring?
Hell yeah.
Well, I mean, now you're not playing one show.
Nothing we can
Yeah,
announce just
so-
yet, but yeah.
Yeah,
You're announcing it after this? After Warped?
Not too sure, but yeah, we'll be back this year for sure.
Be announcing pretty soon, I think.
Good.
Keep
We'll be
us
looking out for
posted.
Boston Manor again.
We'll retweet it.
Boston Manor on the up and up. Check them out.
Cheers.